Hi guys, it is Mel with Mel Lauren Fitness. I am here with my weekly Wednesday noon live Central Standard Time. If you're joining me from a different city or a different country, hi, how's it going? If you're not familiar with me and you're new to my fan page, maybe you just signed up for the Fab Challenge, which is starting in less than a week, the Monday right after Thanksgiving. Hi, it's nice to meet you, and I'm really glad to have you here. I'm a personal trainer and a behavior change specialist, and what I wanted to talk to you guys today about is focus. So I've been doing this whole series on changing the brain, specifically the subconscious mind, because that is where the issues really lie when we are having issues making healthier choices, following through with what we tell ourselves we're going to do, getting ourselves motivated, staying motivated, taking the action, making the real big change in our lives that is going to change your future. And that can be anything from your health and your fitness. This really will affect your relationships. It affects your career, your financial well-being, like all of the things I'm talking about. I am, trying to focus on weight loss and health and fitness because that is really my expertise. But I also find that it is a great way to kind of get into people's minds and help them, because a lot of people don't realize there's a problem unless it is more of a superficial type issue. So if you're gaining weight, if you're not eating healthy, most of the time this has nothing to do with food. This has nothing to do with actual exercise. This has to do with your mind and what you tell yourself. So the topic specifically we're going to talk about today is focus. Basically, the brain is not wired to make us happy. It's not. Left to its own devices, it is built to find out what's wrong. So, and the reason it does this is because this is what was used as a survival mechanism. You'd be out in the world and you wanted to be able to, see what was wrong, what was going on, what's going to cause me danger, what could hurt me, what could kill me. You wanted to survive, so that is what our brains were set up for. So we tend to focus on negative things. And an example would be, 1,000 people can be like, you're awesome, you're amazing, we love you, you're funny, you're a good person, you're warm, you're lovable, and one person can give you some kind of negative criticism or feedback, and that's the one thing that you choose to focus on. You focus on that one piece. Everyone can be saying how great you are, but you choose to focus on that one negative piece. You'll be going to bed and it'll just be kind of going around in your head. It's kind of just like a tape, and it goes over and over and over. What's wrong with me? Why am I not worth it? So that's kind of an idea of what our brain chooses to focus on. And what this video is really going to be about is the idea that if you don't plant positive seeds, weeds will grow. So it's a metaphor that if you just allow your brain to kind of take over and you're not physically and intentionally changing the things you think about and the things you focus about, those weeds, those negative thoughts, they're going to come into your life, they're going to come into your brain, and they will pretty much destroy you. It's really hard to overcome your focus or your subconscious mind. Focus is a habit. So if you are in a habit of looking at the negative, turning something small into something big, the more you do it, the more your brain is hardwired to do that. So you just become a more negative person, someone who looks at the things that they can't control, the outside forces that don't make you feel good. And that's really a habit. And we can change that habit. Like any other habit, you can change that habit and change the way you see the world. And when you change the way that you see the world, you change the way you interact in the world. And when you change the way you interact in the world, you change your life. Another good example of this is you hear about rich, famous, what we would consider successful people. You hear about them having drug overdoses or suicide or having depression being checked into places. And these are people that we would think, oh my God, they have everything. I mean, they have money, they have fame, they have everything at their fingertips. But the thing is you can have everything, but you can still focus on the negative. You can still focus on the things you can't control. You can still focus on the things that are going to help self-destruct you. So if you are feeling depressed or you're